Have you ever considered that what you think are your most visual flaws and what people see the most are things that other people might not even see or things that you might not even see in other people? Let me tell you about how I overcame one of my biggest, what I perceive to be a big flaw. So for years, one of the biggest things that I always focused on was my hooded eyes. I absolutely hated it. I hated having hooded eyes. I thought that I couldn't do my makeup. I thought that it looked terrible. And I seriously thought everybody was just absolutely looking at my eyes. I spent hours and hours online looking at surgeries, procedures, does Botox help, creams, exercises, there's different machines that can help you, and all of these things about hooded eyes. Because I thought just everybody's watching that, and I thought it was just terrible, and everybody could see it. So one day I'm on TikTok, and I came across this lady that does makeup tutorials, and she's absolutely awesome. So one of the things she's talking about is like different eye shapes. And she says how people with hooded eyes are always complaining about having hooded eyes, but it actually helps with makeup as far as like how to do certain makeup styles. This actually got me into a thought of, why am I making it about a flaw that has to be fixed instead of something that you can work with? It's just a different eye shape. So that got me thinking into, I wonder if there's celebrities out there that have hooded eyes. And I did the search, and there is. One of the people that came up was Jennifer Lawrence. I don't know how many times I have said, I wish that I looked like Jennifer Lawrence. I think she's an amazingly beautiful girl. And I thought in my head, like, if I look like that, I never have to worry about anything in my world. I'll be happy. I'll be not worried about how I look or how I'm perceived or anything, right? I never once noticed that she had hooded eyes. And then I started looking at other lists, like Lively has hooded eyes, and she's absolutely beautiful. Taylor Swift has hooded eyes, and the woman is stunning. And so my point in this is something I never perceived about them. I never recognized, never even realized that they have hooded eyes. Yet there were so many times that I was like, oh, I wish that I looked like them. But they have hooded eyes, which is the one thing that I hated the most about myself as far as my eye shape is concerned. If you find yourself just overly focused on what you perceive to be your flaw, just reconsider that there's other people out there that have these flaw that you don't see the same way, that you don't see as a negative, that you wouldn't judge the same way that we judge ourselves. Because with body dysmorphia, we're just going to be more judgmental to ourselves. I mean, like I said, I don't know how many times I've said, I wish that I looked like all of these women that I now recognize have this one flaw that I thought everybody was just looking at. I didn't even recognize that they have it. I didn't even recognize it. And that's the thing, it's not a flaw, it's just another eye shape. So if you ever find yourself just going through hours and hours of looking at what you perceive to be your flaw, you know, that mirror checking that we do, just consider that it might just be a different shape. I just have a different eye shape. And there are all these women that I admire and I found beautiful, who I hadn't even noticed have this eye shape. So be kind to yourself.